Today, we have new info on AMD's upcoming APUs, Nvidia's RTX 40 series is right around the corner, Nvidia admits a GPU price crash, and Intel announces a monster GPU. Welcome everyone to Gamer Meld. First up for today, we have more information on AMD's upcoming Mendocino APUs. For those who didn't see it, AMD announced their new APUs at Computex, but they didn't really tell us much, other than the fact that they're Zen 2-based CPUs built on TSMC's 6nm process along with an RDNA 2 iGPU. Well, recently a leaked slide further clarified some questions I think many had. For one, it looks like these chips will only come with 2 GPU CUs, which definitely isn't a lot. I mean, we're talking 1/6 the number of CUs in AMD's Ryzen 6000 APUs. Of course, don't forget that these are made for more mainstream laptops. I know some were hoping that these could be used in low-cost Steam Deck alternatives, but 2 CUs are really the bare minimum. This is clearly designed for day-to-day tasks and not anything like gaming, unless you include a discrete GPU, of course. Really, while it is a bit of a letdown, I'd argue this makes sense given the purpose of these APUs. Not only that, but the slide confirms that the APUs come with dual-channel LPDDR5 with 4 to 32GB configurations. At the end of the day, AMD's Mendocino should prove to be a great budget option for just about anyone. Now, if you love tech as much as I do, you've got to check out this video's sponsor, Brilliant. And I know I talk about them a lot, but they're seriously the best. If you don't know, Brilliant's essentially the ultimate learning platform for anyone interested in the STEM field, which includes computer science. And one of the reasons I really love talking about Brilliant is because they aren't just another platform where random people sign up to teach something. Brilliant has real, curated courses made by people from Microsoft, Google, MIT, and more. Like their machine learning course was literally made by a developer of BMW's autonomous driving algorithms. What's even better is that the courses are actually fun and interactive, so it's easy to learn. And as the icing on the cake, you can try it for free right now if you visit brilliant.org/gamermeld. Plus, the first 200 of you who visit that link get 20% off the annual premium today. Next up, we finally have dates on Nvidia's next-gen RTX 40 series of GPUs. The report originally comes from Video Cards, who, as I've said in the past, is a very trustworthy leaker. Either way, first up, they shared some new info on specs. Specifically, that the RTX 4090 and 4080 are built on different GPUs. The 8102 is for the 4090 and the 8103 for the 4080. That's different than the 30 series, as the 3090 and 3080 are both made from the GA102. With that said, both of these GPUs do use the same board. That could mean that the cards are pin compatible, but Video Cards isn't sure about that at the moment. Finally, Video Cards shared the launch schedule for Nvidia's next-gen series. According to their sources, Nvidia plans to release the RTX 4090 in August, the 4080 in September, and the 4070 in October, which is very similar to what the leaker Kopite7Kimi's been saying. Video Cards isn't sure about the actual announcement date. August is the release of the first cards, so July, that Kopite7Kimi says, is likely the actual announcement. Now, while Video Cards have a great track record, they made it clear that these dates can change. Apparently, AIBs still have a lot of RTX 30 inventory, so they obviously don't want Nvidia announcing the new cards too soon. As of now though, Nvidia's next gen is just a couple months away. And speaking of high RTX 30 inventory, a GPU price crash looks almost inevitable at this point. For starters, John Petty Research just released their findings on the GPU market for Q1. And according to them, the PC GPU market saw a 6.2% shipment decrease from last quarter and a whopping 19% decrease year to year. Now, given this includes integrated GPUs and Nvidia's shipments actually increased, this looks more due to notebook GPUs. But when we look at the CPU market, it decreased by 10.8% from last quarter and a whopping 26.2% year to year. So it certainly looks like the PC market is beginning to see less demand overall. According to the report, that's due to issues in China and Ukraine as well as the lockdowns ending. Not only that, but from Nvidia's Q1 earnings, the company saw a huge decrease in their mining card card sales. And in their guidance for Q2, Nvidia says, quote, changes to cryptocurrency standards and processes, including but not limited to the pending Ethereum 2.0 standard, may decrease the usage of GPUs for Ethereum mining, as well as create increased aftermarket resales of our GPUs, impact retail prices for our GPUs, increase returns of our products in the distribution channel, and may reduce demand for our new GPUs. Basically, that's about as close as it gets to Nvidia admitting that a crash is likely, and it's shown in the recent pricing chart from 3dcenter.org. As you can see, GPU prices have gone down even more, to where Nvidia's cards are 6% above MSRP and AMD's just 2% above. At the end of the day, unless something major happens, GPU prices should finally get below MSRP soon. And lastly for today, Intel just unveiled an absolute beast of a GPU. During Intel's keynote at this year's ISC, Intel unveiled their next generation data center GPU. As you can see, it's called Rialto Bridge, and it comes with up to 160 Xe cores, which is 5 times more than their current high-end mobile ARC GPUs. Not only that, but it pulls as much as 800 watts, so more than most full desktop PCs. What's better is that it gets up to 30% better performance over their Ponte Vecchio GPU, which it's made to replace. Now, with that said, Ponte Vecchio still isn't in the Aora 2 system that was announced 2 years ago. The Rialto Bridge GPU is supposed to begin sampling in 2023, but time will tell if that'll actually happen. But Intel also shared some new benchmarks of their upcoming Sapphire Rapids data center CPUs with HBM. These are set to go against AMD's Milan X and replace their Ice Lake Xeon CPUs. And according to this, their Sapphire Rapids CPUs get up to 3 times the performance when compared to their previous gen chips. Of course, they're gonna need that to get anywhere near AMD's current EPYC processors. Either way, it's great to see these companies compete to be the best, proving once again that competition is great for the consumer. So while that does it for today, are you excited for Intel's foray into the GPU market, or are you just pumped that GPU prices should continue to fall? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.